The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Fakes the shot, a clever fake. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. Goes for a fadeaway, knocks it down. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D, fires away. No good from the three-point line. Sets a solid screen with an emphatic slam from Russ. Some tight defense here. A clever pass. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. A big basket. They got the lead. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. The touch isn't quite there today. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. And they take the lead. Cannot shake off the defender. The floor is looking slippery out there. Rises up with an effortless dunk. Another lead change in this heated game. Oh my goodness, what a move. Going for the dunk. Pure dominance on display right there. Another lead change in this heated game. To the paint, Wallace with the heavy slam. That player gives them the lead. A fadeaway jumper with a well-timed pick. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Running the pick and roll. Pump fakes. A close range shot. Wallace lays it up and in. We're back to even now. Wallace with the big rejection. Just too quick for the defense. Create space with the crossover. Lays it up. Curve. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. The defender cannot keep up. Curry with a hard strip. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. That's some solid defense. Gets a good look. They're struggling on the offensive end. Wallace setting a screen. A long-range three-pointer. Spectacular shooting performance. Oh my goodness, what a move. Rises up, just casually drops it in. The defender is shaking off on that one. There's still time for miracles. A good look for three. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Uncontested three-pointer. Westbrook drains the three-pointer. The ball is stopped. Gets a good look. Missed the open shot. Fakes the shot. Fakes it with a big-time block. Shot clock about to expire. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Cut down. 4. That's a deep 3. 3, 2. You won't be making that shot every day, and this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Blows by the D. A wide open 3. What a beautiful 3. Westbrook with a pull-up jumper. Westbrook secures the 2-pointer. Elevates, throws the hammer down. Watch out for the dunk. Westbrook is just unstoppable. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. Going for the dunk with the rack attack. Fires away. That's just way too easy. And we're all tied up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. Setting the pick. Time is running out. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. With a jaw-dropping dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. No hesitation for that shot. Shot clock winding down. Westbrook sinks the basket. We're back to even now. Create space with the crossover. Setting a screen. Rises up. Scores with a dunk. Excellent pass. Open look. Hits it. And we're all tied up. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Not much time left now. Create space with the crossover. Wow, that was way too easy. And it's a shot clock violation. Oh, what a shocking miss. Uncontested three-pointer. Westbrook drains the three-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Throws the hammer down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Just denies the shot. A wide open three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. And they take the lead. Blows by the D. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Fading from mid-range. Malone knocks it down. We got ourselves a tie. Goes for a fadeaway. Knocks down the three. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fires away. This one isn't over yet. Overtime is on the way. Time for the tip-off. Russ stops and pops. A two-pointer won't go. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Watch out for the dunk with the posterizer. A wide open shot. Westbrook. Shot is good. The game is all tied up. With a well-timed pick. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's some solid defense. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. Elevates. Westbrook is just unstoppable. The defender is shaking off on that one, forces the shot, tossed it up, and somehow it goes in. Pulls up from mid-range, Malone sinks the basket. Sets a solid screen. Create space with the crossover. Cut down. 3, 2. What an incredible assist with the right attack. And that's the final buzzer. And they've come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. with a rim-rattling dunk. An open mid-range secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. Gets a good look, knocks it down. Gasol setting the pick. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. The defender is dropped. Pump fakes. A clever fake. Shot clock winding down. Gordon just casually drops it in. Gasol running the pick and roll. Wide open for a three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. A wide open shot. Gordon hits it. Open look. Shot is good. And Gasol blocks the shot. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock about to expire. To the paint. Gordon scores with a dunk. That's a nice dish. A good look for three. Gasol hits it. Defense needs to be better now. It's a brand new ball game from now. Elevates. Finishes with a commanding slam. Fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. That's a clean block. Gordon makes an easy basket. The defender cannot keep up. Takes it in. How did that one go in? A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. Some tight defense here. They're leading by with the big rejection. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Throws down a ferocious slam. Kinda forced that one. Nice D on that play. With a big time block. Cut down. 4. That's a quick release. 3. That's just way too easy. One. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Step back and pops. Woo. Missed an opportunity there. Launches a quick shot. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Shoots a fader, sinks the basket. Great defense. Blows by the D, going for the dunk. Wiggins with the heavy slam. We're back to even now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. That's a bad shot. The defender cannot keep up. Sets a solid screen. A step back shot. Paul with the signature mid-range jumper. The defender is shaking off on that one. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. That's a nice dish. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. The shot bounces off the rim. Create space with the crossover. Time is running out. Wiggins! Pure dominance on display right there. A fadeaway jumper. Some tough luck there on the three. Paul with the clutch steal. Cannot shake off the defender. That's some solid defense. Create space with a step back. Paul with a three to set the tone. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open three on the way. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. A good look for three. Wiggins. 3 points off the board. Paul reads it perfectly. Rises up. Wallace with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. Watch out for the dunk. Malone. An explosive finish at the rim. A failed drive attempt. Wallace with a well-timed pick. Step back and pops. No good from the three-point line. Create space with a step back. Not much time left now. The defender cannot keep it alone. Just denies the shot. Fading from mid-range. Knocks down the three. From right under the basket. Too soft on the shot. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Cannot shake off the defender. Every possession matters now. Wallace running the pick and roll. Paul hits it. Great defense. Fires one off. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. A good look for three. Durant. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Blows by the D. Gasol. Setting a screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Gasol. Setting a pick. Some tight defense here. Shot clock winding down. With the block. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Durant secures the two-pointer. Gasol with a well-timed pick. Pulls up from mid-range. Here's. Shot is good. Open look. Knocks it down. Quickly takes it to the rim. Nails the two-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Scores with a dunk. Create space with the crossover. A step back shot. Pierce secures the two-pointer. Sets a solid screen. That's a slick move. A wide open shot. Sinks the basket. Gasol setting a pick. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. Thompson. What a beautiful three. Goes up for the layup. A miss. A failed drive attempt. Gasol running the pick and roll. The defender is shaking off on that one. The 10 shot. Uncontested three-pointer. Thompson drains the three-pointer. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. To the paint with the posterizer. That player gives them the lead. Elevates. Gasol with the rack attack. And they take the lead. Setting a screen. Appears. Blocks the shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer with an amazing shot. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. A missed attempt from three. No. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. Blows by the D. Driving for a layup. Pierce. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Create space with the crossover. Rises up. Finishes with a commanding slam. Blows by the D. Gasol with a well-timed pick. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Great defense. The 10 shot. That's too far out. That's to be expected. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. cut down. Gasol just casually drops it in. 4. An open 3 on the way. Durant knocks down the 3. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Gets a good look. Hits it. Wide open for a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Another lead change in this heated game. A difficult mid-range shot. Whoa, great D. Going for the dunk with a jaw-dropping dunk. Gasol running the pick and roll, not feeling it from beyond the arc. Gasol with an effortless dunk. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. No hesitation for that shot. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A big basket. They got the lead. Cannot shake off the defender. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Uncontested 3-pointer. Pierce. That's just way too easy. And they take the lead. An open mid-range. Gasol. Shot is good. That player gives them the lead. Wide open for a 3. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Time is running out. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. Attacking the basket, buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Fires away. 3 points off the board. The game is tied. Gasol sets a solid screen, quickly takes it to the rim, makes an easy basket. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for 3. What a beautiful 3. A big basket. They got the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Throws the hammer down. Another lead change in this heated game. An open 3 on the way. Here's. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Setting a screen. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open 3. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Another lead change in this heated game. A wide open 3. 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. Gasol setting a pick. That's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Watch out for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. That player gives them the lead. What an incredible assist. Fires away. Gasol drains the 3-pointer. A good look for 3. What a beautiful 3. They got the lead. What a game. Create space with the crossover. An open 3 on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Uncontested 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3. They've turned the tables. Cut down. Wide open for a 3. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. And they're back on top. 3, 2, 1. Step back and pops. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Open look. Durant knocks it down. The defender cannot keep up. A step back shot. The touch isn't quite there today. Rises up with the heavy slam, and we're all tied up. An open three on the way. Curry with the triple, 3 more points for his team. Sets a solid screen. Wide open for a 3. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? Going for the dunk. Just casually drops it in. Blows by the D. To the paint. Curry drives the D and sets up the rim for the easy slam. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. Creates space with a step back. Clears. Drains the three-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. A wide open 3. Curry. That's just way too easy. Create space with the crossover. A step back shot. An off-balance shot. No good. An open mid-range. The players are looking tired. Uncontested three-pointer. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. The game is tied. Blows by the D. Elevates. Curry with the dish and KD with the throwdown. That's some solid defense. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fires away. 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. That's a quick release. What a beautiful 3. Another lead change in this heated game. The defender cannot keep up. That's a clean block. Some tight defense here. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. He's so crafty with the ball. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from 3. No. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for 3. The shot bounces off the rim. Gets a good look. Secures the 2-pointer. And we're all tied up. Excellent pass. That's some solid defense. A good look for 3. Durant knocks down the 3. Create space with the crossover. Fires away. Thompson. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. Tie game. The pressure is on. Running the pick and roll. Tight defense right there. To the paint with the heavy slam. A failed drive attempt. Setting a pick. The defender cannot keep up. The 10 shot. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Cut down. 2. Scores with a dunk. It's all square now. What a game. 2, 1. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Throws down a ferocious slam. A clever fake. Fakes the shot. An open three on the way. Tom hits Gets it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. Lays it up. Nails the two-pointer. Great defense. Cannot shake off the defender. Paul makes a pass. That's a big body setting the pick. Rises up. Giannis with the rack attack. Oh my goodness, what a move. Jokic sends it away. A clever pass. Wallace blocks the shot. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. Goes up with strength. Blew that one. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Watch out for the dunk. Wallace with a rim-rattling dunk. What an incredible assist. Jokic with the assist. Shot clock about to expire. Wade, quick hands on that strip. Giannis making a statement with that block. The defender is shaking off on that one. Paul with the great anticipation. A clever pass. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Uncontested three-pointer. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with an effortless dunk. Pump fakes, a clever fake. Blows by the D. Wow, that was way too easy. Wade, shot is good. Jokic sets the screen. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. Wallace with the block. A wide open three. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. An open three on the way. 3 points off the board. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from 3. No, uncontested 3-pointer. You should never leave Curry open like that. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. A good look for 3. Curry drains the 3-pointer. To the paint, Wallace finishes with a commanding slam. Goes straight for a 3-pointer. Defense was all over. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Flawless. An explosive finish at the rim. Wide open for a 3. Curry hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. A failed drive attempt. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot, sinks the basket. Some tight defense here. Fires away. Curry doing what Curry does. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Watch out for the dunk. Wallace. Pure dominance on display right there. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. A good look for 3. Knocks down the 3. Fakes the shot. Rises up. Wallace throws the hammer down. Uncontested 3-pointer. Some tough luck there on the 3. Wallace with the posterizer. Goes for a fadeaway. What a beautiful 3. Blows by the D. Step back and pops. Every possession matters now. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Shoots from way downtown. Here. Hits it from the parking lot. A wide open 3. Curry with a circus 3-point shot. Pierce with a well-timed pick. An open 3 on the way. You should never leave Curry open like that. Wide open for a 3. Curry with a circus 3-point shot. 4, 3, 2, 1. A long-range three-pointer, and that concludes our game. And they come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Gets a good look. Jokic hits it. Great defense. Create space with a step back, guards it. That's just way too easy. And they take the lead. That's a big body setting the pick. Pump fakes. A close range shot. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. Another lead change in this heated game. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Jokic draws the D and kicks it out. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Create space with the crossover with a jaw-dropping dunk. Jokic sets the screen, cannot shake off the defender. Excellent pass. Fires one off. Wow. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That's some solid defense. That's some solid defense. Create space with a step back. The touch isn't quite there today. The defender is dropped. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Dream shake from Jokic. Jokic with the assist. in open mid-range. Knocks it down. Setting a screen. Just takes the ball away. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. Cannot shake off the defender. Not much time left now. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish. Some tight defense here. Going for the dunk. Throws down a ferocious slam. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with the crossover. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. A step back shot. Sinks the basket. A failed drive attempt. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Elevates. Just casually drops it in. Dream shake from Jokic. Jokic sets the screen. There's still time for miracles. Fires away. Curry doing what Curry does. They pull one back. Setting a pick. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Pulls up from mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. They've turned the tables. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down, 3, 2. A tough three-pointer, 1. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. A good look for three. Wade hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Shot clock winding down. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Pump fakes. Great defense. Elijah One sends it away. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Create space with the crossover. The shot is contested. Curry's three is always a thing of beauty. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Giannis scores with a dunk. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Alone with a big-time block. Fires away. What a beautiful three. Sets a solid screen. Rises up. Wallace throws the hammer down. Wade with the steal. Going for the dunk with a rim-rattling dunk. That's a slick move. The defender cannot keep up. Some tight defense here. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Giannis on the drive. Giannis throws down a ferocious slam. Quickly takes it to the rim. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Uncontested three-pointer. Wade. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Curry gravity is on. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Wallace just denies the shot. Malone running the pick and roll. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blows by the D. That's a deep three. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Malone with a well-timed pick. Wide open for a three. Curry doing what Curry does. That's a nice dish. Wallace setting a screen. Giannis. Pure dominance on display right there. That's some solid defense. Malone setting the pick. Malone running the pick and roll. A good look for three. Curry. That's just way too easy. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Bad shot selection right there. A 4-shot and missed. Launches a quick shot. Drains the three-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Time is running out. Blows by the D. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. The D was too tight on that shot. Excellent pass. Fakes the shot. Not much time left now. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, 3 points off the board. It's a brand new ball game from now. Elevates with an effortless dunk. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden knocks it down. We're back to even now. Watch out for the dunk. Brown with the right attack. Giannis sets a solid screen. Setting a screen. To the paint, Wallace with the heavy slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Hangs and finishes. Brown lays it up and in. Coming in strong to the paint. Giannis with a rim-rattling dunk. Just too quick for the defense. Brown with a well-timed pick. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. Cannot shake off the defender. Giannis setting a pick. Shot clock about to expire. Giannis on the drive. Finishes with a commanding slam. And we're all tied up. He's so crafty with the ball. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. No hesitation for that shot. Wow. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Somebody give them a map. Double step back three from the pier. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot with the big rejection. There's still time for miracles. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. Create space with the crossover. For the dunk, Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No, the defender is shaking off on that one. Giannis setting a screen, cut down, two. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Elevates with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. The floor is looking slippery out there. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. A wide open shot. Shot is good. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. Great defense. Open look. Lopez sinks the basket. With a well-timed pick. Great defense. A failed drive attempt. Harden finding his rhythm. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Some tight defense here. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. A big basket. They got the lead. Fading from mid-range. Knocks it down. Another lead change in this heated game. Just casually drops it in. A big basket. They got the lead. That's some solid defense. Go pass. That's a clean block. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Shot clock winding down. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. And they take the lead. A wide open three. Knocks down the three. That player gives them the lead. The defender is dropped. An open mid-range. Off the mark on that one. Curry gravity is on. Shoots with conviction. The three is good. Curry just ignored the defense. Pump fakes. Elijah Warren running the pick and roll. Cannot shake off the defender with the big rejection. Not much time left now. Uncontested three-pointer. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. That's some solid defense. Some tight defense here. With a big-time block. Shot clock about to expire. The defender cannot. Olajuwon with the block. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. That's a bad shot. 1. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Create space with the crossover. Driving for a layup. Wade lays it up and in. A step back shot. The shot bounces off the rim. Going for the dunk. Olajuwon with the rack attack. We're back to even now. To the paint. Wade throws the hammer down. Sets a solid screen. Open look. Shot is good. And we're all tied up. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wide open for a three. Drains the three-pointer. A successful contest by the defender, not a smart play. Rises up, Gordon with the heavy slam. Leonard setting the pick. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever pass. A clever fake. Time is running out. A fadeaway jumper. Whoa, great D. Fires one off. That's just way too easy. Gets a good look. Wade hits it. That's a quick release. An off-balance shot, no good. Shoots a fader. Olajuwon sinks the basket. Watch out for the dunk. Leonard scores with a dunk. Dunk. Gordon, an explosive finish at the rim. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open shot. Wade secures the two-pointer. A crafty double clutch. Missed it. Wade with a hard strip. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Jokic blocks the shot. Fires away. Leonard, 3 points off the board. Jokic just denies the shot. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Elevates. Gordon with the posterizer. The defender is shaking off on that one. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Blows by the D. A wide open three. Wade, what a beautiful three. That's a nice dish. Cut down. 3, 2, 1. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Create space with the crossover. Just casually drops it in. A good look for three. George. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A big basket. They got the lead. That's a clean block. To the bank with a jaw-dropping dunk. Pulls up from mid-range. Clarkson. Shot is good. Leonard just takes the ball away. Launches a quick shot. Clarkson. What a beautiful three. Another lead change in this heated game. Fires away, knocks down the three, and they take the lead. Rises up with the heavy slam. That player gives them the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Leonard gets the seal. Sends it away. Oh my goodness, what a move. What an incredible assist. in open mid-range. Knocks it down. That player gives them the lead. Elevates with a rim-rattling dunk. Another lead change in this heated game. That's a slick move. Watch out for the dunk with the posterizer. And they take the lead. Great defense. Setting a screen. Create space with a step back. Better slow it down now. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that. Throws the hammer down. The defender cannot keep up. An explosive finish at the rim. Force the opponent to stop. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. With the block. Blocks the shot. Shoots from way downtown, from way outside. I can't believe it. Going for the dunk with an effortless dunk. With a well-timed pick. Gets a good look. Hits it. That's too far out. That's to be expected. Create space with the crossover. Open look. Shot is good. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Cannot shake off the defender. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. Blows by the D. And Leonard, that's a clean block. That's a deep three. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Wide open for a three. Leonard hits it. Defense needs to be better now. With the steal, cut down. 4, 3, 2, sends it away. 1. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Fires one off, knocks it down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Jokic running the pick and roll, sinks the basket. We're back to even now. A wide open shot. Westbrook secures the two-pointer. Lays it up, nails the two-pointer. The game is tied. To the paint, Westbrook is just unstoppable. Wow, that was way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with the crossover. A wide open shot, missed it. Shot clock winding down. Gets a good look. Durant knocks it down. It's a brand new ball game from now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Rises up. Pure dominance on display right there. Sets a solid screen. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. A big basket. They got the lead. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Another lead change in this heated game. That's a big body setting the pick. Excellent pass. Open look. Durant hits it. The game is tied. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Drains the three-pointer. Westbrook with the great anticipation. Watch out for the dunk with the rock attack. Jokic running the pick and roll. Wide open for a three. Durant knocks down the three. The defender cannot keep up. Scores with a dunk. Jokic sets the screen. A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three. Fakes the shot. Going for the dunk. Finishes with a commanding slam. An open mid-range. Durant secures the two-pointer. Step back and pops. That's just way too easy. That's a big body setting the pick. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. A failed drive attempt. That just denies the shot. An open three on the way. Westbrook hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Create space with the crossover. A wide open shot. Durant. Shot is good. That's a nice dish. Oh my goodness, what a move with an effortless dunk. Jokic with a well-timed pick. Gets a good look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The defender is shaking off on that one with a jaw-dropping dunk. A good look for three. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1 with a big-time block. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.